The Galactic Council chambers fell silent as Admiral Vex of the Taurian Dominion concluded his report. 3 human colonies destroyed in the Orion Arm. Millions dead. The brutality of the attack had shocked even the most hardened members of the Assembly. "The humans are finished," Vex declared, mandibles clicking in what passed for satisfaction among his kind. "They will surrender their remaining worlds to our protection, or face extinction." Ambassador Jane Miller sat motionless at the human delegations table, her face betraying nothing. She was the last representative of Earth's interstellar alliance at the Council, the others having departed urgently after the first reports of the attack reached them. Councillor Drac of the Centauri Federation leaned forward. "Ambassador Miller, your species faces annihilation. The Dominion's forces vastly outnumber your defensive fleet. Will you accept the terms of surrender?" The chamber waited. Jane slowly rose to her feet. "The human delegation respectfully declines," she said calmly. Murmurs rippled through the chamber. Admiral Vex's exoskeleton flushed a deep crimson. "You have no military capability to resist us," he hissed. "Your primary fleet is engaged in the Perseus Arm. Your home systems are virtually undefended." Jane nodded. "That is correct, Admiral. Our main battle group is currently 7 light-years from Earth space." "Then you choose extinction," Vex concluded. "A pity. Your species showed promise." "I did not say we choose extinction," Jane replied. "Merely that we decline your terms." She touched a panel on her wrist device. The central holographic display of the chamber activated, showing a real-time tactical map of the Orion Arm. A single red dot moved steadily through the darkness. "What is this?" demanded Councillor Drac. "The UNS Thermopylae," Jane answered. "A single warship currently on course to intercept the Dominion invasion fleet." Admiral Vex laughed, a harsh chittering sound. "One ship? Against our armada of 300 vessels?" "Yes," Jane said. "One ship." "Ambassador Miller," the Arcturan delegate interjected, his voice gentle with pity. "This is madness. The Thermopylae is a magnificent vessel, but it cannot hope to prevail against such odds." Jane's expression remained serene. "The Thermopylae is not our newest vessel nor our largest. It is, however, the closest to the conflict zone. Captain Tom Reed commands her. He has his orders." "And what orders might those be?" Vex mocked. "To hold the line until reinforcements arrive." The council chamber erupted in derisive laughter. Admiral Vex's exoskeleton now pulsed with bands of crimson and gold, the Taurian colors of Battlejoy. "Ambassador," he said almost kindly, "your bravery honors your species, but this display of defiance is pointless. That ship is doomed. Your colonies are doomed. Surrender now and we will be merciful." Jane touched her device again. The holographic display zoomed in on the Thermopylae. It was an older model Earth dreadnought, showing signs of long service. Alongside it, the tactical display showed the approaching Dominion fleet, hundreds of ships in perfect formation. "This feed is live," Jane said quietly. "I invite the Council to witness what happens next." The chamber fell silent as all eyes turned to the display. The Thermopylae continued its unwavering course toward the vastly superior enemy force. Admiral Vex leaned back, settling in to enjoy the spectacle of the lone human ship's destruction. "Your captain is either brave or foolish," he remarked. "Captain Reed is a 3rd-generation naval officer," Jane replied. "His grandfather fought in the Mars Rebellion. His mother commanded the UNS Defiant during the Proxima incident." On the display, the Dominion fleet detected the approaching human vessel. Their formation shifted, 100 ships breaking off to intercept the lone Challenger while the remainder continued toward the human colonies. "They're sending a third of their force to swat your fly," Vex observed. "A waste of resources, but our commanders are thorough." Jane nodded. "Yes, they are." The Thermopylae accelerated. Warning signals flashed across the tactical display as the Dominion vessels opened fire. Energy weapons lashed out across the void, most missing their mark as the human ship executed a series of impossible maneuvers. "Impressive piloting," conceded the Arcturan delegate, "but futile. The Thermopylae took hits, its shields flaring. It did not return fire. Your captain seems reluctant to engage, Vex noted with amusement. Perhaps he reconsiders his courage. Jane's eyes never left the display. Captain Reed knows his duty. The Thermopylae suddenly executed a maneuver that defied the tactical predictions of every military system in the council chamber. It accelerated directly into the heart of the Dominion formation, shields failing, hull taking direct hits. Suicide. Run, whispered Counselor Drack. An honorable end. Admiral Vex shifted uncomfortably. The human vessel's reactor must be destabilizing. Our ships should withdraw to a safe distance. As if in response, the Thermopylae suddenly cut all power. It drifted, seemingly dead in space, surrounded by Dominion warships. It's over, Vex declared, mandibles relaxing. Jane Miller checked her timepiece. No, Admiral, it's just beginning. The tactical display suddenly lit up with new signals, hundreds of them, thousands, emerging from FTL directly around the Thermopylae. What trickery is this? Vex demanded, rising to his feet. No trickery, Jane replied calmly. The Thermopylae was transmitting its coordinates to our fleet. Captain Reed's duty was to hold position until they arrived. The display now showed the true extent of humanity's response. Not one fleet, but three. The Perseus Armed Force had executed a dangerous blind jump, guided only by the Thermopylae's beacon. They had arrived precisely where needed, surrounding the Dominion forces. You claimed your fleet was 7 light-years away, Vex sputtered. It was, Jane agreed. 8 hours ago, when the attack began, humanity has made certain advances in FTL technology that we haven't shared with the Council. The tactical display told the rest of the story. The Dominion fleet, caught by surprise and badly out of formation, stood no chance. The battle was brief and decisive. As the last Dominion signals winked out, Jane Miller gathered her materials. Humanity does not seek war, Admiral, she said, quietly to the stunned Taurian. But neither will we surrender to threats. The Thermopylae's message to our fleet carried a simple code phrase that has guided human military doctrine for centuries. Stay steady, human warship on its way. She turned to address the full council. Humanity remains committed to peace. We will meet to discuss reparations for our lost colonies tomorrow. Good day. As she left the chamber, no one spoke. On the display, the Thermopylae's lights flickered back to life. Battered, but unbroken, surrounded by the protective formation of Earth's avenging fleet.